Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating paper that's been making waves in the research community. Let's get right into it. Our journey begins with the title slide, which, sets the stage for what's to come. It's like the cover of a book, giving us a sneak peek into the groundbreaking work we're about to explore. Stay tuned as we unravel the insights and discoveries that this paper has to offer. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a super interesting topic. Have you ever wondered how computers understand our language? Yeah, it's a pretty cool area of research that's super important for making better gadgets and improving how we interact with our tech. So let's get into it and explore the motivation and problem setting behind this study. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a super interesting paper that tackles some pretty big challenges in the world of natural language processing, or NLP for short. Let's get right into it. The core motivation behind this study is something that's been bugging researchers and tech enthusiasts alike for ages. And that's the challenge of not just understanding natural language, you know, the way we humans talk and write every day, but also processing it accurately. It's a tough nut to crack, but the insights from this paper could really change the game. Stick around as we explore what this means and why it's so crucial in the field of NLP. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a super interesting paper that's all about making computers understand and generate human language better than ever before. So, why is this important, you might ask? Well, imagine being able to chat with your computer as easily as you do with your friends, or having machines that can create stories or articles in a snap. That's the kind of future this research is aiming for. It's all about pushing the boundaries of what's possible with language and computers. So stick around as we explore the innovative methods these researchers are proposing. It's going to be a fascinating ride. All right, folks, let's dive into the current state of the art in language processing. There's this traditional approach, right? It's all about rule-based systems. These systems have been like the bedrock for a long time. But here's the kicker. They're kind of rigid. Imagine trying to fit the vast, wild world of natural language into a neat little box of rules. It's tough. Languages are full of quirks, exceptions, and endless variations. So this traditional method, while it's been useful, it kind of struggles to keep up with the real-life complexity of how we use language. It's like trying to use a map from the 90s to navigate today's city streets. You're going to miss out on a lot of new routes and probably hit some dead ends. So, that's the scoop on where things stand with traditional rule-based systems. They've got us far, but it's clear we need something more flexible and scalable to truly capture the essence of human language. Stay tuned as we explore more about what's being done to tackle these challenges. All right, folks, let's dive into the current state of the art in language and computer interaction. One of the big approaches that's been getting a lot of attention is the use of machine learning models, and I'm talking especially about deep learning here. These models are pretty cool because they've got a knack for understanding context and semantics, which is, crucial for making computers understand us better. But, and there's always a but, right? They come with their own set of challenges. First off, they're hungry. Hungry for data, that is. We're talking large data sets needed to train these models. And let's not even start on the computational resources you need. It's a lot. Plus, and this is a biggie, they often lack interpretability. What does that mean? Well, sometimes even the smart folks who build these models struggle to explain why the model made a certain decision. So yeah, while deep learning is promising, it's not without its limitations. Keep that in mind as we explore further into this fascinating intersection of language and computers. All right, folks, let's dive into the current state of the art in language and computer interaction. There's this approach, right? It's called the hybrid model. Now, the idea behind it is pretty cool. It tries to mash up the best bits of rule-based systems and machine learning. Think of it like trying to get the precision of a Swiss watch with the adaptability of a smartphone app. But here's the kicker. It's not all smooth sailing. The big headache? Trying to balance that rule-based precision with the fluidity of machine learning. It's like Er, ah, trying to mix oil and water. You want the strengths of both, but getting them to play nice together? That's where the challenge lies. So, yeah, that's the scoop on where things stand. Pretty interesting, huh? Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a super interesting paper that's all about finding a sweet spot between two powerful techniques in the world of computer science. So the authors of this paper have come up with something pretty cool. They're proposing a brand new framework that kind of takes the best of both worlds. We're talking rule-based systems and machine learning approaches. Imagine having a system that's as precise as rule-based methods, but also as adaptable and learning capable as machine learning models. That's what this paper is all about. It's like having your cake and eating it too in the tech world. Stay tuned as we explore how this could change the game for researchers and developers alike. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you find this as fascinating as we do. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper that's all about making computers understand language better. You know how sometimes you're chatting with a digital assistant and it just doesn't get what you're saying? Especially with those tricky idioms or when the context is super important? Well, the researchers behind this paper are on a mission to fix that. They're working on combining different methodologies in a way that's not just smart, but also flexible and easy to understand. So, imagine a system that gets the joke when you say, "It's raining cats and dogs," or knows exactly what you mean in different situations. That's the goal here. They're really focusing on those areas where current tech kind of stumbles, like with idiomatic expressions and being aware of the context. Pretty cool, right? Stick around as we explore how they're planning to do this and why it could be a game changer. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper, and I'm here to walk you through some key points, specifically focusing on the limitations. Let's get right into it. So the paper we're discussing has its own set of challenges. Given the nature of the data it's based on, it's kind of tricky to just dive deeper on the technical side. The data we're talking about includes metadata, object streams, and there's also a chance it could be encoded or compressed straight from a PDF file. This means tweaking the slides to add more technical depth isn't really straightforward. It's important to understand these limitations as they give us a clearer picture of the scope and the constraints the researchers were working with. Stick around as we explore more about this paper and what makes it so intriguing, despite the hurdles. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you find this interesting. Catch you in the next slide. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper that tackles some pretty interesting challenges in the world of computer science and language processing. Let's jump right in. So one of the major hurdles the authors discuss is the challenges in analysis. Now imagine trying to get the gist of a complex document, but here's the catch. You can't actually read any of its content directly. Sounds tough, right? This is exactly what the paper addresses. It's all about figuring out how to analyze and understand these documents without direct access to their readable content. The authors are essentially trying to find a way through this maze, making it possible to grasp the technical approach and the steps needed to complete the project, all without the usual roadmap that the text provides. It's a bit like being a detective, piecing together clues from what you can observe indirectly. Pretty cool, huh? Stay tuned as we unravel more about this paper's approach and findings. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you find this intriguing. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper that's been making waves in the research community. Let's get right into it. So our focus today is on the paper's unique approach, the solutions it proposes, and of course, the nitty-gritty mathematical details and key equations that make it all tick. Now, I know what you're thinking. Math? On our fun channel? But trust me, the way this paper lays it all out is super interesting, and I'll make sure to keep it light and engaging for you all. So, whether you're a seasoned researcher or just a curious mind, stick around as we unpack the genius behind this paper's approach and solutions. Let's get started. All right, folks, let's dive into a bit of a tricky spot we've hit with our current study. So, we've got this slide here titled Limitations of Provided Data. Now, this is super important because it highlights a bit of a hiccup in our research process. You see, the data we're working with, it's not your straightforward, easy to read text. Nope. We're dealing with metadata, object streams, and to top it off, some of this data might even be encoded or compressed straight out of a PDF file. I know, sounds like a bit of a headache, right? This means getting a clear, detailed summary out of this is, well, not exactly a walk in the park. But hey, that's research for you, always keeping us on our toes. So as we move forward, keep this limitation in mind. It's these challenges that really push the boundaries of what we know and how we solve problems. Stick around as we navigate through this together. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper, and I'm here to walk you through some key points that'll give you a good grasp of what it's all about. So let's get started, shall we? First things first, let's talk about why it's super important to have full document access when we're trying to create slides or summaries for a paper. Imagine trying to bake a cake without the recipe, or building a puzzle with half the pieces missing. Sounds tough, right? That's exactly why having access to the entire paper is crucial. It helps us understand the motivations behind the study, the methods used, the results obtained, and the discussions around them. Without this full view, we're basically guessing, and that's not what we want. So as we move forward, keep in mind that everything we discuss is built on the foundation of fully understanding the document. All right, let's dive into the specifics in just a bit. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we dive into the latest and greatest in research. Today we're tackling a paper that, seems to be shrouded in a bit of mystery. Now usually we'd go into the nitty-gritty of the research findings, discuss the implications, and maybe even get a bit into the methodology. But here's the kicker. We've hit a bit of a roadblock. The paper we're discussing today hasn't given us much to work with in terms of textual content or summaries. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like trying to piece together a puzzle without having the picture on the box as a guide. So, what does this mean for us and for the research community at large? Well, it's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? It means we have to get creative, maybe read between the lines, or, in this case, the lack thereof. But don't worry, we're not backing down from this challenge. Stick around as we try to unravel this mystery together. Who knows? This could turn out to be one of those hidden gems. So, grab your detective hats, folks, and let's dive in.